One of the unbelievable privileges of being one of these idiots that goes on camera and makes YouTube videos about hiking is that a lot of companies want to send me free gear. I get these offers pretty much every single day at this point. And I'll be honest, I turn most of these down. However, not this one, because this video is sponsored by backcountry.com. They made me an offer I could not refuse. And to be honest with you, I think it's an offer that would be basically impossible for any hiking nerd to refuse. Even the guy who's leaving like a nasty comment about how I'm like, oh, it's a big sellout or whatever. Like even that guy definitely would have taken this deal, and we all kind of know it, so I said yes. First I sent him an email and I was just like, yo, it's okay if I swear in the video like I do all my other ones, right? They replied back and said yes, so I was like, F. This video is basically just gonna be me going through what I got and just flexing all of that stuff on you guys. When I first started my quest to choose all this gear, I literally felt like Michael Scott in that episode of The Office where he gets like $625 or whatever to go into Burlington Coat Factory, and then I kind of focused, right? I was like, okay, this is like literally a hiker's dream, $500 worth of free gear from an amazing retailer like Backcountry. I was like, okay, I need to make these choices very, very wisely. And because I am not a complete sellout and I do have some principles, I really wanted to use this opportunity to lighten my base weight. I'm an ultralight gear nerd, you guys know that, most of you are as well. And I figured with their huge selection of gear and hiking clothing, there's gotta be a way that I can use this money to lower my base weight a little bit. And not only that, but I'm going to be going on a through hike attempt of the Northville Placid Trail in the Adirondacks in just a couple weeks. And in case you don't live in the Northeast, it's getting pretty cold this time of year. And so not only did I want to use this money to lower my base weight, but I also wanted to use it to increase the warmth to weight ratio of some of my clothing. Before I get into actually showing you my gear choices and all that stuff, I wanted you guys to be able to get something out of this besides just watching me show off my free new gear. Backcountry has been nice enough to set up a discount code. There'll be a link right in the description as well. Their customer support is absolutely insane. So they've got what they call, this is so funny, they call them gearheads, which are like, they're people that are just on staff 24/7, by the way, to help their customers with absolutely anything that they might have a question about at all. Because I am kind of dumb, I actually messed up my order. I had to go through one of their gearheads, one of their support people, in order to make sure that my order was still gonna show up on time. And it's great because they have people available by all different methods that you could possibly want to contact them through. The chat feature, that's what I used. You can email them, you can call them, they do it all. Turns out it was really, really easy, and I love this so much. The gearhead that I talked to, he helped me out. He got my order fixed in a matter of minutes. And another reason why I am really, really proud to be working with Backcountry is because they are partnered with an organization called the Nature Conservancy. The Nature Conservancy is a charitable environmental organization, and it's actually crazy. You guys know I love the charity stuff. They have protected literally millions of acres of land and rivers over the years. As you guys know, I only like to work with companies that I really do believe in and companies that I think are making a difference. All right, let's finally get into this gear here. So the first item is the Arc'teryx Cerium SL hooded down jacket. So I finally got a new down jacket. Again, the overarching theme for most of my choices was to save weight and to get more warmth while hopefully still saving the weight. And this jacket is absolutely going to help me do that because this thing only weighs about 7.6 ounces, I believe, compared to my other down jacket, which weighed closer to 11 or 12. I did the unofficial test of trying on both jackets right like next to each other basically, and this one was much, much warmer. One thing I should probably say about all these items, I literally just got them yesterday, so this is not a review yet. I haven't actually used these items in the field. This is just a first impression. For this one, I decided to go with this like lighter blue, what's it called? The Robotica color, which I thought that was a font. Of course, this thing is comfortable as hell. We gotta try it on. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. I didn't even mean to get the hood up there too, but do some flexing. This thing is super warm. Like, I feel like my pits are starting to sweat already. One thing I really like about this is the tiny little zipper, because again, ultralight, I feel like that's a good place to save some weight on the jacket, right? Another feature I like about this jacket as well is in the areas of your body where you might be more prone to get sweaty, they actually have a synthetic insulation, like right here. See that little patch there? because you know, sweaty armpits. And then this hoodie, dude, look how freaking warm this thing is. Like, if I zip this up, like, it's super comfortable, and it's even got this little toggle back here, right? So say like this is a little bit loose for me and it's really windy or really cold or something while I'm on the MPT. What I can do is I can just tighten this thing up. So like, And another thing that's pretty cool about this too is that in the pocket here, it's got like a little stuff sack, so you can actually fold the jacket into the stuff sack here. So it's really packable. You know it's made for backpackers. You know it's made for ultralight backpackers because again, it only weighs 7.6 ounces. So my next piece of gear that I got is also an item of clothing because again, warmth and weight, those are the two things we're concerned with here. This is the Patagonia Capilene Midweight Crew Top. This thing right here. It's a base layer is essentially what it is. Again, I haven't used it on the trail yet, but right out of the box, like you can tell there's a reason that this costs more than the Amazon bullshit that I've been going with for all these years. And that's not to say that you absolutely need this over the cheaper version. If you're trying to save money, you can absolutely still go the cheaper route, but the quality is here, folks. I'm telling you. First of all, it weighs the exact same weight as my other one. It weighs about 6 ounces, just over 6 ounces. I guess I should probably try it on, huh? Other than the fact that I have a slight beer belly and other than the fact that I have a hole in my chest right there, one of those sunken chest people, it looks and it feels pretty good, doesn't it? If you look at the little sleeve right there, it's got that little loop, right? So you can put your thumb in there. It's made from 100% recycled polyester, and apparently it's supposed to be pretty good at not like retaining odors as well, which I sweat like a motherfucker, and if this thing is not smelling absolutely terrible by the time I'm done hiking in it, then I will be very, very pleased. So my next piece of gear is very similar to the last one because this is also the Patagonia Capilene Midweight Bottoms. So again, a base layer, except yeah, you probably know where this goes. Made out of the same material as the previous shirt I just showed you guys. Am I allowed to try these on during the video? Like, am I supposed to do that, you think? Screw it, I'm going for it. Hey, get the f. There you go, you can see they're like tight to my legs, but not skin tight. So like there's a little bit of room to breathe there. Something that my other tights before this did not have. I'm just so used to the cheap clothing stuff. You guys know that, like, oh, it just feels so good. In fact, I might just leave these on for the rest of the video. I'm just gonna do the rest of the video in some freaking long underwear, dude. They only weigh 5.8 ounces, and I had a feeling they would be much warmer than my other ones, and again, haven't tested them in the field yet, but from what I can tell, they definitely will be, and they're definitely more comfortable, I can tell you that right now, because, again, I'm still wearing them. Okay, next gear item. A pillow. The Therm-a-Rest Therm-a-Rest Airhead Lite pillow. An ultralight backpacking pillow from Therm-a-Rest. I also have a Therm-a-Rest sleeping pad, so it just made sense. For this, I've been using like an Amazon cheapo pillow, which was fine, but this one was about 0.8 ounces lighter than my other one. I am a gram weenie, and so 0.8 ounces made a pretty big difference to me. It's also just like more comfortable from what I can tell than my other pillow. Again, I haven't used it yet, but I did just like put it down on the ground and like switch from this pillow to my other one. This one just felt a lot more comfortable, so we'll see. I also have a feeling it's just a better quality pillow from a better quality brand like Therm-a-Rest. Woo! Valve is also way easier to use on this thing than my other one too. It weighs about 2 ounces, so super, super lightweight. Like, I don't even know, like, what do I say about pillows? Like, they're just comfortable, man. It packs up much smaller than my other one did as well, which that's definitely a plus. Very insulated, feels like it's gonna be very warm, very supportive. Backcountry is awesome, hooking me up with a pillow. So this next item isn't quite related to weight savings and warmth and stuff, but given the opportunity, I wanted to get a piece of gear that I probably wouldn't normally have gotten to kind of bring me outside of my hiking comfort zone a little bit. So that is this Salomon trail running vest slash backpack right here. This is the Salomon Agile 6, and yeah, it's basically just one of those tiny little backpack vest things. I'm not a runner, I'm not a trail runner. However, I have been just dipping my toes in it a little bit this summer, as in just go out for like 3 or 4 miles of not even running, just like fast hiking where I don't really take many breaks. And I found that wearing a normal hiking backpack during these fast hikes, I guess you could call them, is a little bit annoying because it's like flapping around and I'm not really stopping anyway, so I don't really need all the room I have in the backpack. I wanted to try one of these like more trail running designed pieces of gear And this is gonna be really, really cool. It's got these little water bottles, which these things are really, really cute. I've never used like a squishy bottle like this before, but it's really convenient if you think about it, because they're just right there. And then you can also slide a hydration sleeve into like the back of this thing if you want to. That's not something that I'm probably gonna do, but they have it set up so that you can easily do that. And then it's got space in the back here for you to just keep, you know, your whatever, your headlamp, your rain jacket, or what do runners carry? Like, I don't know, dude. This is only like the second time I've worn it. So again, I'm not a trail runner. I feel like this is not something I should be wearing. I feel like I haven't earned it yet, but we're gonna do it anyways. So I look like I'm about to go run some ultra marathons, because I'm not. But I'm hoping to use it for a couple short trail run / fast hikes as the fall gets more in swing. Look how cool I am, dude. So at this point, I had spent like $495 and I had like 5 left. So I was like, I'm not gonna let that go to waste. I'm gonna get like one more thing. This is the GSI Essentials spoon. It is very lightweight. I think it only weighs like an ounce, and it's not titanium or metal like most of the other sporks you're gonna see. In fact, it even has this like little silicone like finishing to it. I'm still not sure if I'm gonna bring this, because it is like 0.4 heavier than my other spork, but it might be kind of nice to be able to eat with something that's, first of all, longer than my other spork and has this like more comfortable silicone finishing on the bottom to eat from. So either way, it was definitely a cool little thing to throw in right at the end of my order. Thank you so much to Backcountry. I am incredibly privileged to be able to spend money on just random hiking gear like this and lower my base weight and make myself warmer while I'm out there. Again, promo code, use that when you check out from Backcountry. Use the link right at the top of the description of this video. I'm really blessed. I'm really lucky to have this opportunity, and this is like peak YouTube. Thank you guys so much.